What's up, beautiful people? It's very late. I'm in one of those funny, weird moods where you're really restless, you can't sleep. So I thought I'd get up, midnight, not midnight, but during early hours of the morning and just give you a commentary. So forgive me if I don't speak properly. I'm just kind of woke up, but I'm gonna try and make it as good as possible. It's a nice search and destroy match with the Ice Clan again. And I apologise for the first few kills where my aiming is a bit off. I left it on sensitivity 10 from a private match, and I normally play about 7, so I think I actually just left it in the end and tried to get back used to playing on 10. I don't like it too much though, so I'll be changing that back. Here I'm using the tar with sleight of hand. Probably the best setup for search and destroy, in my opinion. The tar 21 silenced with sleight of hand. The best setup. It's good long range, it's good close up, you don't show up when you're firing, it still has really good damage, and you drop people in 2 to 3 shots, so I really do like it. And here I'm going to get absolutely raped by a spaz, but look at the range on it. Sorry, but everyone in my party was raging about how far away he shot me with that spaz. That is insane. Sorry, but if the models were bad, come on, that should be, but that's also bad in my opinion. But anyway, I think that's the only death I get. God, I'm wheezing again. My hay fever's so bad at the moment. I'm trying to actually think about another good setup I use. I quite like the Scar H silenced. I find it very similar to the Tart, as in damage-wise. Just the clip size that really pisses me off. You run out of ammo so quick. I like sniping on search and destroy, but it's probably not the best tactic. You want to be quick, and you need the fast reload with sleight of hand. Sleight of hand is pretty much the only perk that I have to have. Ninja, I guess, yeah, is quite necessary due to the fact that everyone sound whores in search and destroy, but other than that, I think cold-blooded is probably another essential one. Stopping power, yeah, it's good, but I tend to use stopping power more in games where there's lots more people, where you're going to get killed from all angles anyway, regardless of when you shoot your weapon. So cold-blooded in a situation like search and destroy can be pretty handy, and everyone plays the low kill streaks like UAV and UAV jammer. Well, I can't remember what it is. Counter UAV, that's it. And so, yeah, cold-blooded will block that out. And here, I think I was getting some sort of lag issue. I was clearly aiming at the guy, but it wasn't registering. I don't know if it was me or if it was him or whatever, but I think I get like 20 hit markers, because that's what the game's like, I'm afraid. But I get him here, I think, or his buddy. Someone comes running around and I just rape him like that. Again, took a few shots. I don't know why. Something wrong with my connection lately. It might have been the host, McCoy. Scrapyard. What do I think about Scrapyard? Well, I'm that kind of guy who quite likes the close quarters maps, the small ones. So I guess Scrapyard's pretty high up in my book. Quite like it. I didn't realise he had a riot shield actually. I was making so much mess with the bullet spray. I didn't realise he had one. I was wondering what the fuck, why is he even dying? And then I realised, so I tried to catch him out with the PP. Didn't get him, so I thought I'd tactically run around, swing. That's one great thing about having high sensitivity. You can't do that on 1 or 2. I can just fling myself around him and knife him, and he got pretty pissed off actually. We're on defense now. I much prefer defending on search and destroy. I tend to get a lot more kills. I don't know what this guy was doing. Why would you look right? If you're a rusher, you just want to get straight to that place where you want to be and you feel comfortable. And the same with this guy. What good is that going to be sitting there? And I get the airdrop, which unfortunately I didn't mean to actually have on. I prefer counter UAV, but hey, turns out I don't even get anything good from it. It's a UAV and it gets stuck on a roof somewhere. Fail. You'll see where I throw it though. I don't see what the problem was, but I'm not going to complain. And before I forget, this Photoshop thing that I said in my last channel update, I said that I'd make free BGs for anyone who wants to message me about it. As soon as that video went up, literally within the hour, I had about, I think it was 36 requests in the end. 36, and there's absolutely no way I'm able to create 36 different backgrounds. I mean, I could all send you the same and just change the name, but that's not the point. I don't want it to be like that. So what I've done is I've kind of made it like a first come first serve basis, and I've done a few of them already. If you haven't got a message back, it's just because you were late compared to the others, and also I did check some of your guys' channels out, and I wanted to make people who actually make videos priority. So, but I'll try and get you all done. It's not possible when I've got a college and I've got other things to do than just spend all day in my room making backgrounds for people. I think it's great though that you want me to do it. I need practice. It's been a week since I got Photoshop, so I'm still trying to improve. I'm not going to talk about Scrapyard again. Do you know, I was just watching South Park, their latest episode. Actually no, I won't talk about that because some of you might hate South Park. Okay, well here's a question for you guys. South Park, Family Guy, Simpsons, or American Dad, which is your favourite? That's a good question to answer in the comments. Personally, I like Family Guy the most. I don't really have a reason. I think the only reason I can really think of is it's more realistic, and I can kind of relate to things that happen in that. And with South Park, obviously it's much more cartoony, but it tends to get me in tears of laughter more often than Family Guy does. But the thing with Family Guy is they always squeeze in those really like cheesy jokes, and South Park's much more deep, and they tend to take the piss out of celebrities more. I just said I wouldn't talk about it, but that's the problem with me. Can't help myself. But yeah, please leave a comment, tell me. I think my friends prefer South Park. I'm not 100% sure why, but maybe it's the same reason I like Family Guy. They just relate to it. Cartman, oh, best character in a game ever. And look where that red smoke is, and look where the UAV ends up, on the fucking roof. I mean, what the fuck? Oh yeah, by the way, I switched out to the M16. I didn't mention that. And between the FAMAS and the M16, there's very little in it for me. I find that I play better with the FAMAS, but I feel more comfortable with the M16. I don't know how it makes sense, but that's just the way it is for me. And obviously the FAMAS has a higher rate of fire, so you are probably better off using it. And we're coming up to the end, and I don't know what the final score is. I think it's 13 for 2, so it wasn't too bad. And I get the last kill of the game there. Wraps up nicely. I think I'm ready to go back to sleep now. I'm fucking knackered. Got my last lesson of graphics tomorrow of my academic year, and I've got about 11 weeks off. Rub it in your faces. Thank you for watching, guys.